Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello everyone, and welcome back to more StephenPlays Fallout 4. On the last episode, we made our way through the mass fusion building and became a wizard. We truly did. We grabbed an object and soared up into the skies, because that was the only way to do it without having to go back to Sanctuary. Don't regret that, by the way. I actually thought that it was funny. And there was one comment in particular that said, Grit's charisma is so good that he can just talk to objects and tell them to behave in any way that he wants them to behave. And I was like, yep, that's right. It's canon. Done. When we last left off, we were in this room, and I read through your comments, and I missed a few things, which is understandable because the mass fusion building is gigantic, but there was a few terminals and a safe that I missed, so I'm going to be not missing those anymore. Once we finish here, I'll make sure I check them out. One of them is in this room. Didn't even walk around here, but there's a reactor security control. And if we can... Oh, Lord. If we can get this thing open, that would be fantastic. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay. There's a security thing here. Please inform your security officers that Dr. Noel Chandro is no longer welcome on mass fusion property. If he's seen within 100 yards of the building, please inform me immediately. And there's also security system control and security door control. Disable the security system. Error. Unable to connect to the security network from the station. Oh, so we're not doing that. And then there's also security door control. Open doors. Wonder if I'll regret that. I guess we'll see. Are we good? This is blocked. This is a sentry bot, which, again, I can just destroy, and I will. It makes it better for me, because then that's one less thing I have to deal with. And I've never done it this way. I've had to replay this mission multiple times, and I didn't even know that you could do this. You can just go in here and blow everything to hell. Oh my... Wow. That sucker is gone. Okay, you had a few things in here. I guess I can take this crap. I'm always worried about carry weight. Live my life in fear. Let's see, got a few things here. Grenades. Facilities terminal. I like how Proctor Ingram's like, can we please, for the love of God, get the beryllium agitator? And I'm like, I gotta read the computer first. I don't know what to do, Debbie. I had Jenny from mainframe control up on 3 here. Oh, I had Jenny for mainframe control up on 3, because she's on floor 3. That's a little confusing. Anyway, in here, and she was crying on my shoulder about the guy Victor in records. He keeps asking her to adopt his stupid puppy and won't leave her alone about it. What do you think I should tell her? Maybe I should talk to Victor and adopt the darn thing myself? Let me know! Well, that's kind of cute. Security system control. Disable. Warning, this will disable all automated security defenses on the main reactor level. In accordance with Hazardous Material Control Directive 9104-A, federal, state, and local officials must be notified before security is disabled. Wow. Radiation alarms gone, turrets gone, robotic defenses gone. So instead of hacking and blowing everything up like I did, you could have probably just done that. But it's nice that there's options like this. There's also a trash can in case I want to fly to the top of another room. I promise not to abuse that, by the way. I sincerely swear I will not make that a regular thing. I already checked up here. Alright. I chatted with you. Did I look at this thing? I'm pretty sure I did. But now I feel like I forgot. This is just... Yeah, okay, this is just more of the D&D stuff. What was interesting is you guys seem to really enjoy that, and there was one person that said they've played through the game multiple times and have never seen that. And, I mean, I think with all video games, no matter what, when you play through again, you tend to notice things that you didn't notice. I mean, I've played Earthbound a lot, a whole lot, like all the way through, start to finish, probably close to 50 times, and, you know, I still see stuff that I've never seen before whenever I play it. And Fallout is obviously going to be a lot worse, better, whatever you want to call that, because it's so big, there's so much more to it, so... Alright, I'm pretty sure I've exhausted this room. I've learned everything that I can learn. I am going in. Boop!
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Cool. Kind of wondering if it'll, you know, like none of the alarm stuff's going to go off because I disabled the security system. I mean, I hope so. That's the idea.
Beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
I know where it is. I did this in a dream multiple times. Just want to look around a little bit. So there's some chems back here. I was wondering if there was a terminal or something, but I don't believe so. Doesn't hurt to check. Already have taken quite a bit of radiation. Button! And now after taking this, that's when the alarm generally goes off, so I guess it just won't. Beryllium agitator. Looks like a little missile.
You got it? Good. Get out of the reactor chamber, and let's bring the agitator back to the airport.
That's really cool. See, normally there's dialogue. Ingram normally has dialogue that's like, oh, bad things are happening, there's an alarm, etc. And obviously there was no alarm, so that didn't happen. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just assume that there really is nothing down here. I don't think that they're gonna hide anything under these waters. I think it truly is empty, because, like, it would kill you, man. It would absolutely murder you. Hooray!
Please wait.
Spray me, baby! My radiation is gone!
Decontamination complete.
And no pesky robots. Wow, it's so peaceful. Nothing bad happened in there. I just walked in, I got it, and I left. How you doing? You good? You ready?
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Keep moving. We can't allow the Institute to get a hold of the agitator.
Okay. Alright, we'll make our way back. Also, wanted to take the opportunity to say at the, closer to the beginning of this episode rather than the end, thank you for doing fan art, and please keep it coming. I know I've been saying that at the end, but, we still have more going out than coming in, because we basically have to, we have to receive, what is it, two pieces of fan art a week to keep up with the amount that we create, because we put out 2 episodes of, Fallout a week. So if we can get 2 a week, then we're set, and we're still not quite meeting that. So I just, again, encourage anyone who has thought about making some fan art to do it. Don't even worry about your art abilities. There's been people that have done some really creative things with, like, memes and things like that, and it's been really great. So I definitely want to push people to think about making some stuff. All right, we have checked in here. We are good to go. It's just so quiet. We already killed everything. It's funny to me. In we go. Proctor's gonna come with me. Maybe not. That's fine. Now, normally we would leave here.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Yeah, I got it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We're actually going to be going back up the mass fusion building because I want to double check the stuff that we missed.
Over here.
So I'm probably... I think if I stick around, it's going to count as assisting. But I hate to say I'm going to ignore everyone, but I kind of am. I'm actually just going to go do my own thing. You guys are doing great, though. And I want you to know that I truly do believe in you and your abilities. You're doing great. It's going to... I think one of the problems is... I might have some difficulties locating again exactly where I was. You guys doing good down there? Here, let me shoot one so you feel like I'm helping. Grit Jones! Boom! A little critical in your neck. And now I'm just shooting at this point. Did I kill him? Oh, before he slugged ya. See? I'm helpful. Look how helpful I am. Alright, still going up. Is this how I got up? Yeah, this looks right. So, what we're looking for, there's a safe and the terminal right next to each other, and then... Is there one other... Oh, there's also a magazine. And you guys have got great eyes, man. I know I've said that the entire series, but you really do. Some of the stuff that you manage to spot is in my opinion, just absolutely incredible. I think one of the things we're looking for is up here? No, it's not here. I have the stuff we're looking for written down. I just have to find it. Oh, okay. Completed. So I helped them. I helped kill the guys. I'm waiting on this elevator to appear because I believe we actually have to go higher again. And the exact list of things we missed. Fun little Dr. Seuss there for you. A safe, a terminal, and a magazine. Oh wait, what the piss? Oh, this takes you down? I didn't want to go down. I wanted to go up. Oh, son of a gun. Here we go. Alright, so here's the magazine. Tesla Science. Energy weapons permanently inflict plus 5% critical damage. And good eyes, man. Good eyes. You guys are incredible. And that's actually right up here. You can see where the glass floor is. And it's possible to just fly up through the floor to get up here, which is what I did. So that's one thing. Now we have to find the other things, which aren't too far. Okay, so here's the safe. Not sure what's in this, and probably nothing particularly of interest. To be honest, when I saw the comments originally that said, you missed a safe, I was thinking, I'm not going to go back and get that. But then I found out that I had missed, you know, a terminal in potential lore, and I was like, oh, okay, well then I guess I will go back. And that terminal... Oh god, I know it's close, I have to find it. Is it in here? Here it is! Mainframe control terminal. Hot dang, we found it. Alright. There's some more mail here. Please stop emailing me, Victor. When I have an answer, I'll give it to you. I don't like being rushed into important decisions like this. Don't wait in the cafeteria for me, I won't be there. So you remember, last episode we were reading some of these emails from Victor about a proposal. And now we're getting the other side of that. I'm not avoiding you, Victor. I'm trying to make the right decision, and I'm afraid talking to you might make it harder. You're acting like this is a simple choice when it's clearly going to affect the rest of my life. Give me time, Vic. When the moment is right and I'm ready, I promise I'll come tell you in person. Victor, this isn't something I'd do for just anyone. Why you can't understand how personal this will be makes me very upset. You say you have others lined up, but we both know in our hearts that you can only give what you have to me. The other girls are just jealous, so stop this nonsense and be patient. I'll have an answer soon. Thanks for that last intro mail, Vic. I know you're just trying to make me happy and I've been taking too long to answer. I've just never been good at this sort of thing. It's all new to me. Anyway, there's no need to make you wait for an answer any longer. In fact, why don't you come over for Thanksgiving dinner and we'll make this happen. I promise to have everything ready. So, it's actually very funny, and we kind of read it out of order by getting to this last, but Victor, and her were having this conversation, and it's like, what are they talking about? Are they talking about, you know, a relationship, a marriage, and then downstairs, as part of one terminal, you realize that it's about adopting a dog. And, unless I completely misunderstood that, but I don't think so. So that's funny. That's funny, because it's kept purposefully vague, so you are kind of like, well, what is it they're talking about? And then you realize that's what they're talking about. There's a lot of dead bodies. Ingram! Sorry, you okay? Didn't mean to stomp you into the ground there. Dang, we did it. And we even did the extra little bit, too. Cool. Now we just have to exit mass fusion and, I guess, report back to the Brotherhood. I'm just going to take some of this stuff, because it's just laying here. You know, no offense to our fallen soldiers. I'm just saying, you know, since they're here and all... Oh, you're not dead. It's coming up, I'm like, there's a gun over here. This one died standing up. Alright, back out we go, and back to the Brotherhood. Yo, Proctor Ingram, what's up?
Look,
Proctor Ingram?
I'm really busy. Glad to see you're still in one piece.
What ended up happening at Mass Fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. You've got other orders to follow, and I have to finish working on Liberty Prime. In the meantime, I'll take the agitator and stow it on the Pridwin for safekeeping.
Here you go. Are you sure it's going to be safe up there?
If the Institute had the muscle to take the Pridwin down, they'd have done it already. Besides, I think they're smart enough not to poke a hornet's nest. You know, I'm not sure what the Institute wanted this thing for, but I'm glad we got it first. Now scoot. We both got things to do.
I don't know what they wanted it for either. I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but who knows? Who can say for certain? Spoils of War is completed. Started form ranks. Talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute. Yeah, we could probably discuss that at some point. What? Shoot what? Whether you all in... Okay, everyone's... What is the big deal? Oh my god. They're doing this thing where, like, there's, like, one super mutant 4 miles away, and they can smell them, so everyone gets out their guns and runs over there, but no one can shoot the stupid super mutant because it's too far away, and they just get all agitated. This has happened to me before. Bethesda, fix your games. Doggone it. Anyway, before we move on to anything, I think what I should do is actually ditch this power armor because it's bulky, and I've already dealt with enough radiation for one episode. Oh, dang. Wow, I didn't even realize. Let's go ahead and transfer this in here. We have all the bobbleheads. This was the last one we were looking for. I hadn't really, like, kept up with it. But snap.
Anything I can do?
Wow.
Say the word.
Wow, that's just, I don't know, I'm really excited about that. We got them all, baby. We got them all. Good stuff. Also, the magazine collection is pretty freaking good. Each of these holds, what, 20? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 115. Not bad, man. Not bad. That's something that we're going to actually turn our attention to in the very near future, is finishing the magazine collection, because I want them all. There's been some really awesome people that have been keeping track of the magazines that we have and don't have over on the wiki. And if you didn't know, there is an entire wiki dedicated to this, well, to our stuff, but there's a subsection dedicated to this Let's Play, and there's a link to the wiki in the description of every video, and the people over there do amazing work, and I'm going to be checking up on all of that very soon, because I'm going to try and finish everything, so we have it all. And I'll also probably reorganize it so it's prettier, because I am into that sort of thing. It's been a while, Quinlan.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Danse under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxson's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Also, hey, kitty! He's a good kid. Yes, right behind you. So, this bit of dirty business that's been going on is unfortunate. And I read some of the comments, and there was at least one person recently that had said this was a legit surprise because they did skip out on the Nora stuff. And if you did, then surprise. Also, you know, you should really go back and watch that Nora stuff. It is relevant. But, yeah, the Danse is a synth. Danse is a synth. And Nora handled that by putting a bullet into his head.
Scribe?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Danse went?
Yes, and I promise I will. But before I do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxson's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Thanks, Halen. I appreciate it.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
I know you'll do the right thing.
So, what I find interesting, first and foremost, I chose to leave all of that out in the Nora stuff, because for one, I wanted there to be at least some level of surprise to this section, if it was surprising, or if you knew or you hadn't heard this conversation with Halen. I did not, however, check the terminal. Is this the same terminal? This is the recreational terminal. What's this say? Feel free to use this terminal to unwind. I've disconnected it from the Pribwin's mainframe, but keep it clean or I'm shutting it down permanently. If you've got a problem with that, keep it to yourself. Ingram told me about the rec section under the main deck. I've contributed a few bottles of liquor and some cigarettes, but I don't have an endless supply. If you need refills, come see me and we'll do a trade. If anyone's up for it, I'm organizing a little nighttime pharaoh hunt that's strictly off the books. I don't give a damn about the scents. These ghouls are disgusting and we need to keep thinning them out before they infest the entire Commonwealth. I'm pretty sure we can start with the Cambridge crater. See me if you're interested. McLaren got his suit wiped out trying to drop from the top of Trinity Tower, so the current record holder is still Petrus with his with his Pribwin to ground drop. Remember, no leg armor mods allowed, just a clean jump with a standard T60, and you have to be able to walk away, no exceptions. I don't remember who was asking, but someone was looking for Mirelurk eggs. On my last patrol, we swept through Neponset Park, and I saw a few nests, but Kels had me carrying a ton of gear. If you want to head out there, I'm sure you can pick up some of the eggs for yourself. Neat. Now, she had said that she had information on her... Move along, buddy.
Since FEV? Who knows what other sick projects the Institute's working on?
I'm sure that we'll know soon. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. She said that there was stuff on her terminal, and I'm really curious if she meant that. And I'll be honest, I don't really know where her terminal is. Where would Scribe Halen's terminal even be? There's terminals around all over the place that I don't believe I've ever read. This is the cruise terminal. These are announcements. You gotta take your technology to Quinlan. Mole rat subjects are not pets. Due to increased radar activities, off-bait side, blah, 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 blah. Notice to all personnel, please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear. Oh god, yeah, that could be terrible. Make sure you get your medical evaluation. Yeah, I don't know if she actually does have a term. If she does, I'm super curious to read it. I think I'm just going to move on, and if you guys know for sure that she has one, then I will certainly come back and look for it, because I think that would be interesting. Eventually, I'd like to kind of suck in all the lore that's around here. I don't know if if there are as many terminals here as I thought, though. I thought in my head, I was like, there's a ton. But looking around, I'm like, there's not really that many. Alright, so what we got to do, we are on Blind Betrayal. We got to travel to Listening Post Bravo, and that is way out here. We have actually been there before. Looks like we've got to go back. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Oh, fart! Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, there's another one. Doggone it. Holy... God, die! Good God. Man, I really was not expecting that. Jesus. They're dead. I'm feeling fine. This thing's gone. Enhanced targeting card. Scalpel. No. Gonna pass on some of this stuff here. Fusion cells. Yeah, we already discovered this location. It's just been a long, long time since we were here. But now we have a new reason to be here. Terminal. What's the terminal say? Power elevator. That's not... That's not very secure. It's not even behind, like, a lock or anything. Alright. Let's go down here and, let's have a little chat with Danse. Not out of anger. Just to learn. Just to understand exactly what's going on. See what he knows. Okay, can we not... Let me get behind you. Can I get behind you? Let me get behind you and hit your combat inhibitor. That would be sweet. Okay, ow, you're actually... Oh god, you're just killing me, so I'm gonna... This gun is the bad gun. You know what? Stim packet. Satan's Eagle. Bump-a-da-dump-a-bump-bump-bump. There's one. Next. When you just don't want to wait, enlist Satan's Eagle. Also, I have never seen that before. We had a chance to look down the scope of his gun. At least I think so. Was it his gun or our gun? I think it was his gun. Either way, that was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Are we good? Are we gonna get shot at some more? Just gonna take these supplies. Monitoring terminal. Let's take a look at that. Danse can see me at this point. I'm like, I'll be there in a minute. Let's see. Captain Rutledge ordered me to take over long-range monitoring today. That means 4 weeks stuck in this bunker with only military rations, old magazines, and a transistor radio to keep me company. However, I'll try and make the best of it by doing my job and monitoring the airwaves for any suspicious transmissions. Maybe next month I'll get a more interesting assignment, but for now, it's time to kiss the light of day goodbye for a month. Had a strange incident today. I was monitoring the low-band frequencies, the stuff normally used by outdated equipment, when I came across a very strange repeating message. It was in English, but it was very difficult to make out due to all the static. It stopped broadcasting after about an hour, but I made out a few phrases. Internal void. Dreams are getting darker, and blood runs so still. The only other thing I picked up was what I assumed to be a call sign. D-E-K. I'm going to send these phrases over to translation in Washington as soon as possible. I haven't heard a thing from Washington yet, so I assume they haven't come up with any answers. While I was waiting, I decided to continue monitoring that same frequency around the clock. I tuned in, but I haven't heard a thing in 4 days. I'm getting awfully anxious to hear something new or for the translation guys to tell me what the heck I had heard, but for now, I'll just have to wait. I woke up today to a banging noise on the elevator door, like someone was trying to get in. I looked at the readout and it said that the elevator has been in its lockdown position since I got here, so that doesn't make any sense. I decided to activate the bunker's defense systems as a precaution and broke out the emergency rifle we keep locked up down here. I have to admit, a cold chill was running down my spine. The banging continued for almost an hour straight. Then it stopped. I don't know why, but I have the strange feeling that this is somehow related to the mysterious broadcast I intercepted. Also, this is extremely well written and spooky. I like this a lot. It's been 5 days since the banging on the elevator, and Washington finally broke radio silence to tell me that the holotape recording they received was blank. Ooh, I got chills. When I listened to my local playback, I discovered that they were right. My tape had nothing on it. When I mentioned the noises I heard, they told me it was possible I was experiencing auditory hallucinations from being isolated for so long. They said to hang tight, and they'd send someone out to relieve me. It's possible that this isolation did something to my mind. Maybe I wanted to find a mystery to solve to occupy the time so badly my imagination decided to take over. Whatever it was, I hope this doesn't go down on my permanent record. That's awesome. I love that. I love that a lot. I thought that was great. What was that? Oh, that was the sound of the desk. Is there anything else in here? Danse, I'm coming to have a chat with you, man. Just I want to talk about a few things. But I also love lore, so if you got any computers, you just point them out from over there. Oh, you got a little box over here. Oh, yeah, an 8-ball. That's cute. Cute little addition. All right, coming on in. If you got any more things in here, please don't, like, kill me or anything. Jawless Brahmin skull. This is creepy, man. See, I was kind of in a rush, for obvious reasons, whenever I did the Nora stuff. So, like, actually getting a chance to, like, look around and see stuff is, you know, creepy and bizarre. Oh, hot Jesus, it's a ribcage. Fantastic. Alright, gun down.
Only a non-human would be foolish enough to call this their home.
Danse, honey.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxson even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxson's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No, but I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxson had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation, Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxson's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxson's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
I really appreciate the fact that he's still in the hard hat. It's like a little connection to Grit. It's nice.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxson will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Dance's holotags. Leave listening post Bravo. There's a few things in here. Military grade circuit board. Danse loved that. Danse loved not being killed. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that he would have appreciated me showing him empathy like he showed for me?
Hey there.
You just anxious to get out? I understand. Come on in, buddy. You coming in? You're teleporting because you a teleporter.
Going up.
Going up? Man, so this is interesting. Obviously, I got to blind betrayal before, but I haven't chosen this path of come with me on my magic carpet ride. I instead shot him. So this is different.
Ground floor.
Where'd you go? Oh.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Do you want an answer? Do you want me to come over there?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Danse to a nuclear bomb?
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
Maxson really showing his true colors here. Holy crap.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
If Danse dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that little to you.
Unbelievable. You'd be willing to sacrifice your career for the sake of a machine? So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Wow. I mean, you know that Maxson has strong opinions, in all caps, but Jesus. He show up on that vertibird? Is that where he was? Because certainly he didn't just run out into the wilderness. Okay, I was going to say... He just showed up, and he was like, I walked here. Now I'll walk home. Well, Danse?
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxson like that.
Yeah, I'd do it again.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still going to need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxson knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxson said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Wow. Dang. Also, Danse.
Excuse me.
You're one hell of a soldier.
You going? You going?
You're making the Brotherhood proud.
Okay, buddy. I'm assuming he probably won't offer to come with me until we've turned Blind Betrayal in, which we can do. We can do next time. Wow, wowdy, wow, 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 wow! I gotta say that is, you know, I haven't seen all of that, because I didn't take this route, obviously. And holy crap, chills up my spine the entire time. Some of the strongest and best dialogue in Fallout 4, right there. Wow. Woo! It's just, I don't know, it's cool. 216 episodes in, and we're still getting hit with some of the best story in the game. It's nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it for today. Keep the fan art coming. Next episode, we continue on our quest. We are getting close, folks. We're getting really, really stinking close. See you next time for more StephenPlays Fallout 4.